Ohio State 3, Maryland 2, bottom of the ninth, 7, 8, 9 coming up for the Maryland Terrapins. Before we get this inning started, let's check in once more with Dana Hughes. Dana?
Well, guys, I got a chance to talk to pitching coach Mike Stafford for the Ohio State Buckeyes, specifically about Andrew Magno with this 3-day rotation that he's been on the mound. He said fatigue is a factor, but when Magno's had these opportunities in the past, he may have lost some velocity, but more movement came with that less velocity, so he could still be very effective.
Movement there on that first offering to Josh McGuire. Thank you, Dana. 1-0 the count. Mike Stafford certainly knows his pitcher, and he knows what Andrew Magno can do, but they also know he's the best chance at the back end of that bullpen as the count evens up 1-1. And the positive in this is that if he can get 3 more outs, he's done for the day. He will rest until tomorrow. The 1-1. 2 balls and a strike on the leadoff man here in the ninth inning, Josh McGuire, Chris Allen, and Ben Cowles to follow for the Terrapins, who are trying to avoid a date with Michigan later on this afternoon. 2-1 is low, and it's 3-1. We give you times for all of this, but we really don't know any. Nebraska, Iowa will be an hour after this, and then it just kind of dominoes from there. Here's the 3-1 to McGuire, and McGuire takes a strike, and it's 3-2, and McGuire's now going to have to walk head down across home plate to get his bat back, or he flipped it before David Condon called a strike.
He's trying to sell the call to David Condon. It's a close pitch. He thought he could work ball 4 out of it, but he's going to have to come back to see this payoff pitch on the full count.
3-2, hit hard but foul. Another chance for Magno here, working against McGuire. Balls, 2 strikes. High for ball 4. And the tying run is aboard in the form of Josh McGuire. Good start to the ninth inning for Maryland as Chris Allen will come up.
It raises the possibility of the bunt. When you're the home team, you play to tie the game because you have the last at bat. Your visitor, you usually play to win. That sounds silly, but that's the way it works. Game's tied, you can play on if you're the home team.
Field creeping in a little bit, anticipating that bunt, and it is bunted foul. 0-1. Chris Allen with a single in the 7th. He walked in the 4th, flew to right in the 2nd inning. All of that, of course, yesterday. Right-handed, and he takes that one high for a ball. 1-1 to count. This is more of his power side. He's had some big hits from the left side, though, this year. Certainly going to bat right-handed against the left-hander Andrew Magno, who's trying to figure out a way out of this 9th inning with the lead, get Ohio State 1 win away from the championship series, the championship game, rather, as that was bunted into the stands. Now 1-2, and the bunt will likely be off here for Allen.
Magno's able to keep that ball up, and that carry and that life is tough to get the barrel on top of it. Pitchers are trained when you know a bunt's coming is to throw the ball up in the zone and to encourage just that. Magno gets ahead in the count now, and Lane's going to have his work cut out for him.
The 1-2, bunting again, and he gets the bunt down with 2 strikes. Magno's only play to first, and an excellent job of execution by Chris Allen. 2-strike sacrifice moves McGuire to 2nd with 1 away.
This time Allen gets the job done. Look at the barrel of the bat. It gets out in front of the plate. It's at the top of the zone, but most importantly, it stays on top of the ball, and he deadens it enough. It goes right back to Magno, but because he deadened it, allows his teammate McGuire to get to 2nd base. Maryland's got the tying run in score position. At least 2 cracks to drive that run in.
Had 2 cracks last inning. Magno got 2 strikeouts. We'll see how he deals with Cowles in the first pitch swinging. There's Cowles down 0-1. Ohio State's 30-3 this year when they lead after 8 innings. So they have not faltered too many times in this situation. One upstairs, and it's 1-1. These teams have played even throughout this season series, and the total runs would indicate it 26 apiece. Ohio State and Maryland in this their 4th game. Maryland looking for their first hit with runners in scoring position in this game. They're 0 for 6 as the inside out swing for Cowles floats foul up the right side, and it's 1-2. Magno looking for his 3rd strikeout. There's the tying run, Josh McGuire inching away from the bag at second. Magno's set, the 1-2 pitch. Have to deal again at 1-2. Inside for Ben Cowles. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice in this game for Cowles. The 1-2 pitch. Over the off speed, and he fouled it away. Change him up with that velocity, and Cowles able to spoil the pitch. Tough hitter and A.J. Lee waiting on deck. 3-2 Ohio State, 2 outs away from a game on Saturday to play for a trip to the championship game. Swing and a miss. Cowles, the 3rd strikeout victim of Andrew Magno. The Buckeyes are 1 out away.
We saw Magno throw a little bit more off speed in this at bat than he has in the past, but he comes right back with the good old-fashioned country hardball. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. Again, good carry through the zone, whether he's fatigued or not. That's a plus fastball. Cowles can't catch up to it.
So here is A.J. Lee. Singled in the 1st, walked in the 3rd, 1 for 3. He's the last Terrapin to have a walk-off home run. He did it last weekend against Iowa, May 16th. Maryland would be very happy if he were able to duplicate that feat here. Get a day off as a result. The rest of it. And he drives this one to center field. That one's not going to leave the yard. This is going to end the ball game. Rich Wyman is there, and that closes the door. And Andrew Magno gets his 12th save. Griffin Smith his 6th win, and the Buckeyes are 1 win away from playing for a Big Ten tournament championship.
Excellent pitching continues for Ohio State with this young staff, only giving up the 2 runs, which sets up their offense to scratch together enough runs to